Eze don't finally marry his former suitors. Wow. Arsenal 4, Tottenham 1. This game does not even look like Tottenham had any intentions of getting anything out of the game. Then this is a masterclass. You know what it means? Nearly signing for Tottenham, and at the end of the day, he changed his mind and he made the move to Arsenal, only to meet Tottenham for the first time since that incident, and he got a masterclass of a hat-trick from Arsenal. What a player, what a performance. Eze did everything right today. Eze did absolutely everything right. The finishes were classy, very precise, accurate. He did not even give the goalkeeper any chance of making those saves. And Mikel Arteta too, kudos to him for setting up his team in a way that the Tottenham team did not even have a chance in this game. They were just all over the place. They did not even look like they were going to have any decent moment throughout the duration of the game. It was just about Arsenal. What a very good performance from Arsenal. And with performances like this, you wonder how Arsenal are going to end up losing this title at some point. They just look unstoppable. I believed that their draw with Sunderland 2 weeks ago was just a one-off kind of performance. And thinking that Tottenham were going to try to do something similar to what Sunderland did the last time, they failed woefully at that. I don't even know where their motivation coming into this game was, but they actually played like a team with no ambition, with nothing to fight for. They have lost against Chelsea, they drew against Manchester United, and they are losing against Arsenal in this fashion. A derby match for that matter. A match where they are supposed to fight all over the pitch, band for band with Arsenal. Even if Arsenal has to win in this game, they are not supposed to win in this fashion. They are not supposed to allow Eberechi breathe in this game. But he ended up getting a hat-trick against them. Tottenham actually needs to do better this season, because I think earlier in the season, Thomas Frank was looking a bit promising. But then, these performances in the last 3 weeks or 4 has been nothing to write home about. Arsenal totally dominated Tottenham from start to finish. If not for that little moment of brilliance from Richarlison, the tackle from Pareja and Richarlison's instinct to shoot the moment he got close to the ball. And thankfully for him, Raya was not in the post, so it was easy for the ball to drop in. That was a very spectacular goal. I must give it to him. The precision, the accuracy on the shot was very perfect. But apart from that goal, Tottenham did nothing else right in this game. Their gameplay was an absolute mess. Their approach towards the game was a mess. Arsenal dominated them in every part of the pitch. They were not even comfortably winning grand duels. They were not even comfortably completing passes. This Arsenal team, I still struggle to see how they are going to drop points that will warrant them losing this Premier League title at the end of the day. I know that before this game, Chelsea were 3 points behind them, and then this win has also put them 6 points ahead of Chelsea. And then their next game is also against Chelsea. Who knows what's going to happen in that game? If they end up beating Chelsea next week, that means they are 9 points ahead of Chelsea, and even the chasing pack might likely just be 7 or 8 points behind. So they are in a very comfortable place. They are really doing an amazing job this season. Every player in that Arsenal team knows what he's out for. Kudos to Eberechi for this performance, and then kudos to Leandro Trossard too for that opening goal, because I think it was that opening goal that set the pace for this win today. What a finish from him. His ability to control that ball after dropping it first time, giving it that turn, and then placing the ball on the right hand side of the goalkeeper. Trossard has been in really great form this season. So opening this scoring for them was everything they needed to put this game to bed. And then after that goal, the Eze masterclass began. So a very good one from him. Everybody in the Arsenal team has always been doing their best. And Hincapi coming into this game and replacing the injured Gabriel Everybody has their eyes on him. They want to see how he's going to perform in this game, knowing the shoe he has come into field. But he performed exceptionally well. He won his battles, he won his duels, both aerially and ground duels. His passes were okay. Although he was not as aerially dominant as Gabriel is, but the performance from him today is decent enough for him to continue replacing Gabriel until Gabriel comes back into the team. So very, very nice game from him. I can't even lie. He had a good game. Jurgen Timber did like the Jurgen Timber thing that everybody knows. What's his name? Saliba also had a good game alongside Hincap in the defense. Calafiori was just a live wire, moving front and back, trying to make things happen from that flank. The midfield duo of Zubimendi and Dries, oh my God. Those guys, I think if there is a midfield partnership in the Premier League that you are going to put as the best, you are going to like make a case for both of them being the best midfield duo in the Premier League currently. Because whenever they are in front of that defense, they just look like the Arsenal defense. You cannot get close to them. So even though Zubimendi made that mistake that led to the Richarlison goal, but I think that was just the first time I've seen him making an error leading to a goal since I started watching him in this Arsenal team. He held on to that ball for a very long time, giving Paenha the opportunity to drop that tackle. So apart from that, his performance generally in the game was okay. Then Eberechieze with that masterclass of a performance, dropping the goals like back to back 3 times for your former suitor, against your former suitor, a team he almost joined before he decided to go to Arsenal. To think that he will meet them for the first time and he will drop this type of performance, just as if he has an extra motivation coming into this game. Like he feels like there is need for him to finish Tottenham in this game. And he just did the absolute thing needed from him. So very good game from Eberechieze. He's obviously the man of the match, walked home with the match day ball. I'm sure he's very happy wherever he is now. Then, Mikel Merino playing as a false 9. He has always impressed in that position actually. Being a midfielder playing in that position, he's always impressed. And he also got the assist for Leandro Trossard's first goal. Then from there, Frank Trossard playing magnificently well. He got the first goal, like I said earlier. And then, who else was even on the Arsenal team? Generally, everyone had a very, very decent game in this match. Everyone did their best. Everyone played beautiful football. So Bukayo Saka also, I even forgot to mention his name. Bukayo Saka too, even though he was not directly involved in any of the goals, yeah, but he still, yes, Bukayo Saka was not involved in any of the goals, but he still kept that he kept Tottenham's destiny Udogie busy from that flank. Both of them had a few times where they came up against each other trying to show that this is a derby game, but that was just about it. But then he just kept him busy there. Udogie didn't have that opportunity and license to roam forward the way he usually does or the way he would have loved to. The defenders were just on their toes. Jet Spence also did not get that opportunity to move forward because of Leandro Trossard keeping him back. The centre-back partnership of Christian Romero and then Mickey Van Deven also. Those guys, looking at them, they look good. But then when it's time for them to perform, when it's time to show how good they can be, I really doubt that those guys are the people that can take Tottenham to the next level. They look good. They look like high profile defenders. But then their performances, I don't just get it. We are just in the 12th game of the season and Christian Romero has gotten the 5th yellow card of the season that is taking him out of the next game. He will be suspended for Tottenham's next game. And he has missed some games through injury too. So imagine missing like 2 or 3 games through injury inside 12 games and you are still suspended for a game. And he's the team captain for that matter. So Tottenham actually needs to do something about their season. I believe that they've had three very tough teams in a row. But then that is not an excuse. You really need to come up in games like this. Give Arsenal a run for their money. The Arsenal game is a derby game, so they are not supposed to have it easy against Tottenham. But they just ran all over Tottenham, got the 3 points. Someone got a hat trick in the game. Everyone was just happy. Thomas Frank, you need to really get your hearts right in this Tottenham team, or Ange Postecoglou's fate might just be waiting for you around the corner. But generally, very good one for Arsenal. Their title charge is back on track after that disappointing draw with Sunderland. They are now pushing. Their next game in the Premier League will be against Chelsea, but before then, they are playing against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. So I just believe they are going to keep up going like this, try to keep up the momentum, gather as much points as possible, and then see how the later stages of the season pans out for them. But that's just it. So good one, Arsenal. Nice 3 points, very impressive performance, and let's see what happens soon. So please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you still waiting for? This is just your opportunity to subscribe right now. Just click the subscribe button, drop a comment, like the video, share, and thank you very much. Thank you so far. We are growing bit by bit, but we don't still have plenty subscribers. So like I said, if you are here for the first time, or you have been watching my videos but you are yet to subscribe, kindly click the subscribe button, and I will see you soon.